Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of The News. We have a beautiful September day today. We are out in the prairies. It does not get much better than this. A couple of housekeeping things before we get started. Today, it does look like employee pricing is still on. Very good deals on vehicles these days. We have 201 brand new vehicles and 71 used vehicles ready to go for you guys today. So, if you guys are interested, obviously, give us a call. We'd love to see you, love to come chat, love to have you down. It is September already, which is insane. We got a great episode today. We are talking about the new 2025 Bronco Sport and all of its updates. And we're also talking about the new Expedition and how it's been spotted without any of the camouflage trim on it and a new trim level. Very exciting. Without further ado, let's just get right into this. The 2025 Bronco Sport has finally been unveiled and not much has changed look-wise. However, it has gained a new package that I think a lot of people might be interested in. It looks like it has gained the Sasquatch package for the Outer Banks and the Badlands models, similar to the one that's already available on the regular Bronco. With the option box ticked, the Outer Banks gets the Badlands twin clutch rear drive unit, locking rear diff for the first time, while both models wear 29-inch AT tires. The Bronco Sport Sasquatch package also includes a new Rally Goat mode, which holds gears longer for increased power on demand, sharpened throttle responses, and increases steering feedback, along with the Bilstein rear shocks with position-sensitive damping and piggyback reservoirs. New front and rear springs that increase ride height by 4/10 of an inch over the current Badland model, along with 6/10 of an inch additional suspension travel, which is fantastic for off-roading. 8.3 inches up front and 8.7 inches in the rear. Also adds a stabilized front bush guard, steel skid plates, and modular accessory-ready front and rear bumpers with steel bash plates. Plus, 4 recovery points consisting of 2 accessory-ready tow hooks in the front and pair of cast D-rings on the front bumper. Additionally, the new integrated tie downs in the front fenders are rated to hold up to 150 pounds. This is one of the coolest additions I've seen to an off-road vehicle. They smoothly, sleekly fold into the body, but when you want to use them for anything on the roof rack or on the hood, they fold out and you can tie down stuff right to these little D-ring hooks on the side. Absolutely fantastic. I think this is great. I think Ford's really doubling down on the off-road mantra here. We have the Bronco, we have the Bronco Sport now with additional off-road capabilities. And this actually leads us very well into our next segment. The 2025 Expedition has been caught testing, this time with no camouflage wraps on it and sporting quite the trim. It does look like you are going to be able to get a 2025 Ford Expedition Tremor. Now, obviously, with this, it looks like you get that signature orange dabbling of paint around, which all the other Tremors have. But this leads to the question, what's going to happen to the current Expedition Timberline? The Timberline is already a relatively off-road focused trim, and the Tremor is probably just going to come and dethrone it. Now, obviously, they could potentially have 2 off-road focused Expeditions, but I don't see that being a thing. I think it is going to be replaced. Now, obviously, the Timberline, it's been a great trim for the last couple years. We've seen it on the Explorer and we've seen it on the Expedition. Gives it a little bit of a higher ride height, gives it a little bit more aggressive tires, and it also gives you the feeling of being out in nature, which is a phenomenal vehicle. I actually own a Timberline Explorer, and they're great family vehicles. They're absolutely phenomenal family vehicles. One of the things that the Timberline model should be on is an F-150. I think a Timberline F-150 would be great. Make the Tremor a sport truck again. But I digress. We're not really talking a whole lot about the whole new updated look of the Expedition as well. Tell me what you guys think down in the comments about the new 2025 Expedition. Does it look like a 4? Or is it starting to look kind of like a GMC? That rear end looks a lot like a GMC, but it looks fantastic. These interior shots show what the future of Ford is going to look like, where you have your dash, and then behind it you have like a 30-inch screen, which is going to give you updates, and is going to give you the weather, and it's going to give you Despicable Me 4 probably. You probably watch anything on that because of how big it is. It's ridiculous. But really cool look. Lincoln was the first to adopt this, and now obviously it's going to trickle down from the luxury brands into the Fords, which we're really excited about. Obviously we want nice things to trickle down into these vehicles. So that's everything for today. A little bit of a slow episode, not a lot happening in the Ford world, but we are very excited to continue to do this. So let us know down in the comments what you think about the 2025 Bronco Sport and the 2025 Expedition with the Tremor package, or just the Expedition in general. Do you like the way it looks? Do you not like the way it looks? I think I'm here for it. So thank you so much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, and we will see you next week.